today I'm reviewing the Inkey List Lactic Acid Serum. And really quick, I just want to say, purchase all these products with my own money. So if you want to help keep the channel independent, check out my products at nobsbeauty.com or click on the Amazon link below. And be sure to check out the Inkey List playlist. So, Inkey List has their lactic acid serum, and it's meant to be an exfoliant for your skin. It contains about 10% lactic acid. So if you're looking for a good exfoliant, this is one of the best ones from the Inkey List, I would say. Although they don't have a whole ton of exfoliants, but this is my favorite one from the brand. So I'm glad you guys know my thoughts on it based on my Sarah score scale. And my first criteria is packaging, and packaging, pretty simple. It's a very liquidy product. To be honest, a drop dispenser probably would be a little bit easier with this, but those drive me nuts because they're not very travel friendly. Just be sure to be very careful when you open up the bottle because it comes out very fast and you only need a small amount. So the packaging is okay. I've seen better packaging, I've seen much worse. So my second criteria is alcohol, and this does not contain any denatured or drying types of alcohol, which is always a good thing. And this is also fragrance-free, which is even better if you have very sensitive skin. Fragrance-free is generally the way to go. This is manufactured in the UK, so no issues with that. And ease of use, very easy to use. I highly recommend using this in the evening. A little bit goes a long way. And there we go. See, it's very, very liquidy. If you use other serums or moisturizers, I would recommend if you use an essence or a toner, using those, then using this, and then finishing with your serums, moisturizers, oils, sleeping masks, that kind of thing. And if you use this, I highly recommend you must use sunscreen during the daytime because this will make your skin much more prone to being burnt, especially since it kind of exfoliates all the surface cells, which are kind of built up to sun and things. So it will leave kind of a fresher layer of skin, and really definitely SPF 30 or above during the daytime. And I highly recommend using this in the evening. Using the daytime under foundation, things just get a little messy, and it really doesn't add anything to help your skin in the daytime. So use in the evening, a little bit goes a long way. And if you are new to exfoliants, start out slow. I would recommend using this, skipping 2 nights, and then using it again until your skin kind of gets used to it. So yeah, definitely start out slow. Slow is better. So my 6th criteria is antioxidants, and it's got a short ingredient list. Really nothing to benefit your skin other than the lactic acid. Sodium hydroxide is also a little bit high up on the ingredient list, so just be a little bit careful. But overall, the lactic acid is the thing you're going after, so the fact that that's in there and it's got a short ingredient list is always good, especially if you have very sensitive skin. Sometimes a short ingredient list is better. So my 7th criteria is animal testing, and the Inkey List is cruelty-free. Performance. 10% lactic acid certainly helps exfoliate your skin. I prefer for exfoliant to go with something like lactic acid. Synthetic exfoliants for me have always worked better for my skin. So I found this performs very nicely, especially if you follow up with some good serums and moisturizers, because this doesn't include a lot of other skin-soothing ingredients or anti-redness ingredients, things like that. Definitely use this as part of a full routine, and you'll be quite happy with the performance of this. This stood up to much more expensive exfoliants that I use, and I found I like this just as much as those. Sometimes I get asked about other brands, usually The Ordinary. The Ordinary has their lactic acid serum, and for the most part, they're pretty similar ingredient lists. If you have a preference for The Ordinary, then pick The Ordinary, but if you want to try a different brand, go with the Inkey List. They're pretty similar. And Beauty Revolution also has a 5% lactic acid serum, and that one is okay. It's better for beginners, so if you haven't done a lot of exfoliating, the 5% might be kind of where you want to start. It's a good starter one. But anyway, so I just thought I would mention those other two since I get frequently asked about how this compares to the Ordinary product or how this compares to Beauty Revolution. So anyway, so performs very nicely. The price will be around $12 is what I'm guessing. So we'll see. So I think it's a little bit more expensive than the Ordinaries and a little bit more expensive than Beauty Revolution. But I guess we'll see when it comes to Sephora. It could be cheaper. And then my 10th criteria is the it factor. And I guess it didn't have enough of a punch to give me a deciding vote to give it the it factor. If it contained a few more beneficial ingredients, I probably would have given it the it factor. But overall, it's still a very decent, fragrance-free, alcohol-free exfoliant for your skin. So if you're going to decide to use it, just be sure to use sunscreen during the daytime. And overall, I gave this an 8 out of 10, which is still very good. Especially for an exfoliant, it's hard to please me. I'm very picky with them. So anyway, so I've been getting FedEx stopped today with an order from Beautylish, then UPS stopped today with an order from Sephora, and now the mail lady dropped off a subscription box from Look Fantastic, so I guess I'm just going to open that. I don't know, Look Fantastic is probably one of my favorite beauty boxes. So it's gigantic. I would say Look Fantastic. I really like Beauty Fix. And there's a K-Beauty one I've subscribed to. I think it's Bomi Box. And I like that one as well. But let's see what is in Look Fantastic for the month. Because I look forward to this, if I can get it out. I can never quite get there. Let's see. There we go. I know, it's one of my favorites. I have a lot of favorite beauty boxes. But this one's usually pretty good. So I give you a magazine, which I usually maybe read if I'm flying somewhere. Let's see. They've got an Ahava Dead Sea Salt, which I like to use bath salts. They're good. Let's see. Girl Gorgeous Back into the Roots Scalp Mask. Emma Hardy, I've been meaning to try more from the brand. Midas Touch Revitalizing Cream. I've been meaning to try more from that brand. Nano Bay Recovery Mask, which I could have used in my 100 Days 100 Mask Challenge, but now I'm done with that. So I guess I'll just try this when I want a good mask. Bellapierre Cosmetics Lipstick. I'm not a huge fan of this brand. Well, I guess I haven't tried much from it, but I always see it at Marshall's for like $2.99, so I don't really try much from it. And a Balance Me Vitamin C Serum. So, I don't know, this box isn't as good as they usually are, but I don't know. It's okay for the month, but I don't know. Not as exciting, but whatever. Anyway, do you guys have any beauty box subscriptions? Which ones do you have? Because I spent like an hour last night trying to find a new one to subscribe to because I feel like it's Christmas when I get the new boxes, but I don't know. I just haven't been able to find anything else that I thought I need to subscribe to. So anyway, so leave a comment about that, and thank you guys so much, and check out the Inkey List playlist.